Well, looky, it's baked potato time. Let's go. All right, so you got your two baked potatoes. Yeah, buddy. And you got some mild cheddar. You're going to need about a half cup of that. You got your country crock, a tablespoon and a half of that. And you will need some sour cream, just a little dollop, about a tablespoon. You'll also need some milk, about a quarter cup of that. And the star for the night is the crab meat. Yeah, buddy. Dug inside the freezer and pulled this bad boy out. Got about a cluster and a half of that. Chopped it up, got it fine. We're going to incorporate that into our baked potato. For seasoning, you will need some Old Bay seasoning, just a couple sprinkles of that. You'll need some Morton salt because potatoes are bland and you need a little bit of flavor. You're going to need some garlic powder because garlic makes everything better. You will also need some black pepper, just a sprinkle of that, not a lot. You don't want it to be spicy. All right? Now that you know what we need, let's go. So you're going to get your potatoes, right? You're going to take those and cut them a third of the way, like this right here. That's all. You don't want to cut it too deep because what's going to happen is you're going to have to scoop these out. You're going to scoop them down halfway because you don't want to break the skin. Gently. First of all, the top portion that you took off, peel that. Let's do that first. You don't want any skin inside of it. Unless you do, hey, to each its own. Now let's go ahead and scoop out that potato gently. Be sure to be delicate because you don't want to break the skin. You want it to be pretty, you know what I mean? So you're going to go ahead and scoop it out like so. Real easy, real delicate. Don't be too rough. Now let's go ahead and hit it with that country crock. Yeah, buddy. Drop in a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon, not too much because you're adding Old Bay. Hit it with that garlic powder as much as you like or as little as you like. To each its own. Hit it with a sprinkle of black pepper. Go ahead and put your milk in there and add your sour cream last. Just a little fat dollop of that. And now add the cheese. Yeah, buddy, half cup of that. Mix all that in there. After you mix all of that in there, pop it inside the microwave for roughly about a minute to a minute and a half. After you've taken it out of the microwave, go ahead and get that potato masher and smash all the potatoes and all those beautiful ingredients together. You're going to whip it. Whip it good. Make sure it's nice and creamy. Now hit it with that star. Use half of the contents of that crab meat and whip that into there as well. Hit it with a little bit of Old Bay, just a sprinkle because you already got salt. It's all about compensation, know what I mean? Make it nice and creamy, make it nice and smooth. Then you'll drop your contents into a piping bag. A piping bag, yeah, you'll see why, because it calls for a very beautiful presentation, if I might say so myself. Now go ahead and pipe that into your scooped out potato halves. Be sure to make sure that you evenly distribute your mixture into the potato halves. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you, the smell in here is intoxicating. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Good stuff. It's looking pretty already. Isn't that a pretty little potato? That's pretty, ain't it? All right. Yes, ma'am. Now, throw the remainder of that crab meat on top. Look at that. Lord have mercy. And you'll come out with something beautiful, just like this right here. Be careful. Don't bite your screen. Here is your loaded potato with crab meat.